There's standards that come out every day.
I've never seen cars in that light before, where the car actually accumulates value over time.
Positive opinions, I must take the negative opinions as well.
Yeah. You need to also separate yourself from what you do. Bro, I'm a nerd. I'm not even gonna lie. I think about physics every day.
Welcome back to another one. The guest list with DJ Milo, Blaine, Tattooed Poppy, Ghost Lady. No, I'm joking. Boss Lady Wanisha, you good, baby?
Good.
That's Zai in the building. Good, gents. Nice, man. Today, again, every week we have special guests. But I think this one is even more special. Before we started shooting, we're having like a conversation. But I think now it's going to get boring because he wants us to be censored. Now I'm joking. Yeah, man, I'm not even going to go too deep into your list of shit. Like, you do a lot here. BSc Computer Science, Masters in Science, BRICS Youth Council member, engineer, entrepreneur, innovator. Yo, mouthful.
You can put the award-winning entrepreneur.
Award-winning entrepreneur.
Sheesh.
Kaylane Alberts. You good, bruh?
I'm good.
Good,
Good
good.
to be here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I like movements like this where it shows colored excellence and what colored people are
Mhm.
doing.
Yes.
Even you two in your careers, your fields, you guys stand out.
Oh,
We
yeah.
appreciate it, man. And we
Shout
appreciate
out
you
to you
for
guys.
coming. I think Blaine knows you more than I do, but I've been scrolling through your socials and yeah, you look like you're doing the things, man.
I don't know. You know, social media. We must understand that social media is not a real place, right?
Yeah, I
We
agree
only
with
put
that.
the good stuff there, the
Mhm.
things that people want to see. So that's like only like 5 to 10% of your life.
Yeah,
There's other stuff that happens that people don't see.
Yeah.
for
And
sure.
you don't want to
for
be the
sure.
guy who's posting when you're crying.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah,
is
no,
weird.
Don't do that.
I don't understand
guys.
how people do that. Like, you have to prepare a cry and then put the tripod up.
Now the
Yeah.
camera
That
falls,
shit
you
is
have to cry
crazy, bro.
again.
Yeah.
Just turn your mic up.
How many takes must you do?
Uh,
That
So,
shit is weird.
nah. Well, yeah, okay. I'm fortunate enough to have mastered social media, especially TikTok. I think I'm pretty good there, but I hate social media. I don't. If I wasn't a DJ and if I wasn't this person, y'all wouldn't see my face. I wouldn't have social media accounts. I don't know.
So you wouldn't have like a personal one, expressing your opinions on things.
Nah, I don't even express my opinions on things now.
Just
Why
geek
not?
guides.
I don't feel the need to. It doesn't. It's not gonna make me more money. It's not gonna serve me. Like for example,
Yeah.
you are wild on TikTok,
Yeah.
and I agree with 99% of what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no joke, I do, but I don't feel the need to speak about it.
I feel you.
But then also, social media, it makes people think that everyone's opinion is right.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah,
There's
because you
stuff-
get into an echo chamber.
Yeah, and there's like maybe 100 people that will agree with you,
Mhm.
and then you think you're 100% right.
Yeah,
So that's like the dangers of it. It's not real. For me, whatever I see on social media, it's
Mhm.
nonsense.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
see people speaking about entrepreneurship, I
Mm.
don't understand it.
Yeah.
I say, compared to what it actually is,
yeah.
compared to what people post.
Facts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Because
said
even with me, if I say to people, I don't think I'm a good example for how life should be or the journey that it should be,
Mhm.
because it doesn't give you a reality.
yeah.
I'm still young and I achieved a lot, so now people think this is
Easily attainable.
not it's easy. They think it's normal.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not normal. So for me, if I had to redo life, I don't think I could do it again.
How old are you now?
29.
Jeez, you younger than me.
Are you turning 30 this year?
Yeah,
Okay,
Hectic.
okay.
crazy.
Ah,
So
how did you get a beard? I'm trying my best. It doesn't want
no, I
to
grew it myself. You must just grow it.
No minoxidil, finasteride.
Nothing.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So people think that this that they are seeing, this that they are saying,
Mm.
it's the truth. It's not. It's so much. You know how hard entrepreneurship is.
Sure.
Mm.
My encouragement to people: rather get a job. You'll have
Yeah.
way more peace.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah.
So like even with me, if I look at it right, um, people need to differentiate between what's possible and what's probable.
Mhm.
Okay. So when we say, can you make it? That's a possibility.
Mhm.
It's a binary answer, yes or no.
Mhm.
Can you make it? Yes or no. What's the probability of you making it? That's a different,
Yeah.
but that we can quantify and that
Yeah.
we can give you steps to say,
Yeah.
you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you can get there.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's what it is. And that's why they call it a 1% because it's a quantifiable amount. This is the 1% that does it.
Yeah.
So it's not everyone. So now think about it. And I was looking at some stats, just like preparing for this show as well, the podcast. 80% of South Africans earn under 20,000.
Sure.
But if you look at
Damn.
social media, you
Doesn't
think
look that
everyone is a
way.
millionaire.
Living their
Yeah,
lives.
You
true.
think everyone is making
Eating
crazy
nice
bag.
food every week. Restaurants, fancy restaurants, traveling up and down.
So that doesn't make sense to what the numbers are
Before
saying.
you go on, I have a lady friend. Okay, I won't say her name. She said to me, if she goes to Durban,
Hmm?
to say this weekend she goes to Durban, she goes and she's going for 3 days.
Mm.
She'll take 6 outfits or 7 outfits. Then she changes and she does photo shoots. So then she'll post that she was in Durban, right? 2-3 months from now again, she'll post the other outfits. So people think that she's again on holiday.
Yo, that's a lot of admin.
So that's why I'm saying, like exactly what you're saying, like it's not a real place, social media.
It's not. And do you know, even like when I'm giving advice, I don't even think I'm allowed to give advice
Mm-hmm.
because what do I know? I'm 29. I don't know enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need people who have done stuff that you can see this guy's lost everything, done it, lost everything, done it like 3-4
Mhm.
times.
Yeah.
These are the people that can advise us.
Yeah.
Now you have gents, he's 21, he's telling you,
How to make $1 million in 1
then-
week.
buy my ass.
Yo,
Buy
and
my course.
people believe it. Like, people believe these overnight experts. And I think it's mostly because of desperation, because we are seeing now that in South Africa, we have a major gambling problem. Apparently, last year we spent 1.5 trillion on gambling.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was scammed before.
how?
I told you this guy said, if I send him 2K, he'll double it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, no. And
I
you sent
fell
the
for
2K.
that. I did because we were
Shit.
close. He was
Oh,
someone that I trusted, and then
What
I
was he
fell
doing?
for it.
Forex or crypto?
I think it was Forex, yeah. But
What?
then a few years after he missed me after I sent him the money, and then a few years later he messaged me and he sent me double that he actually owed me.
Took
Yeah.
a few years.
To make a 4,000.
Crazy.
Wow.
And he said 2 weeks. But
Yeah.
anyways, I was
But
He
young
was
and
obviously
dumb.
scamming people and then he felt bad and then he wanted bums. So he's like, let me just reach out. Let me send you the money
Possible.
back.
Possible.
Just to try and seem like he's a good guy.
And these guys that do this, why don't they do it with their families?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. I feel like if someone is telling you, yo, I have a gold mine and they selling you shovels, so something sketchy. Like if I find a way to make millions of dollars,
I don't
I'm not
tell
gonna go
people.
around telling the whole world. I'm gonna make my millions and I'm gonna keep quiet.
Yeah. Especially if it takes time to make those millions. You know, you need to put in the time to analyze and execute and do all of those things. So obviously, your business model is centered around, or your revenue model is centered around your clients, the people who subscribe.
Yeah.
It's not
Your
really
clients are
that you're
the
making money from the gold mine.
product.
Exactly.
And also, when you do business, the end goal is to monopolize the industry you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have
Yeah.
the lion's share of whatever's happening.
Yeah.
How are you going to have the lion's share if you are creating competition for yourself?
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense. So now I look at this and I say, like, these people are targeting people that are in desperation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because people want to get out of situations
And fast.
and quick. They want to do that. So now when you say to someone, it's going to take you 5 years, but after 5 years you'll be okay.
Mhm.
That doesn't seem like it's viable. But
Yeah.
that's the reality.
True.
And 5 years is not even a long time. Like if I think about it, I've been self-employed since 2017. It's only 9 years now, but it feels like it was like now the other day. I don't feel like I've been self-employed for 9 years.
But how
So
was the first 3 years?
okay, so when I quit my job, I decided I'm gonna DJ full time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to ever work for anyone, and that was January. By December, I won Battle of the DJs, and I got a contract with Sun International. So it took me a year to be comfortable again.
Mm.
But then after 2018, when the contract ended, I was income dropped again, and yeah, literally 3 to 5 years. It was an up and down, and then only I would say the past 2-3 years where I'm like really like now I'm comfortable.
So now you see now, if you say this to other people, do you think they think that's how it
Nah.
works?
All
It's so-
a lot of these DJs are like, yo, they started DJing yesterday and they want to tour South
then
Africa and they
then
want to
there's
go
guys that is doing
international.
it for 15, 20 years and they don't do that.
Still nobody knows them.
Yeah, so it's very different because everyone's journey is also different, right? Everyone's path is different.
Yeah.
So there isn't this one shoe fits all,
Yeah.
one size for everyone. It isn't. Everyone's life is packaged different.
Yeah.
Everyone's journey is packaged different. So you giving advice, it's maybe 30% of that can be used because it's for your journey. It's for you.
True.
Yeah.
How for you to navigate it. You can't be. Bro, it doesn't make sense.
But yeah, man, I want to ask you more about your business. How many businesses do you have? What do you do? Like, can we go into that?
Yeah, we can. So I do logistics, mining, and then some tech stuff.
Tech stuff.
Yeah, technology. So the base of my background is in tech. And then for the last few years, 2-3 years, I've been focusing on mining. So it's a very interesting industry. You can lose everything or you can make everything in like a short space. It's time consuming, resource consuming, but it's one of those industries where South Africans don't know enough about.
Yeah.
And also we are not really engulfed in that industry. It's mostly run by foreigners.
The mining.
How
Yeah.
did you get into it? Because I hear what you're saying in terms of we're not involved. Like, there's missing information. And it's sad because we are a nation with
A lot of resources.
a lot of resources, a lot of
But it
means
just
of
gets
production,
exported.
but we're not taught how to manage those means of production, whatever. How did you come across
So-
this knowledge?
For me, I got into it through one of the BRICS programs that they had. So I looked at it, attended some events. You're looking at the revenue, and it's crazy. You look at you saying, okay, so how can one company like maybe Glencoe, Semenco, they're doing billions. They're doing billions every year. So you're working 5 years, you don't even make 1% of what these people are doing.
Yeah.
So then I intentionally just like shifted my focus into that. And then the key was I started meeting people that are very strong in the industry, people who have done stuff. But obviously, it helps that I had some sort of, I want to say, political background, knowing some stuff in BRICS. I had a good
Yeah.
educational background. I had some good business sense. I have a bit of charisma to me. I can engage with people.
Yeah.
People are trusting you. They share information with you.
I saw you said that if you want to create generational wealth, you need to. Well, you said there was two things, and the first one you mentioned was
The government.
the government
and
as
the
as a client.
and the second one, poor people. Yeah.
Poor
There's
people,
no
yeah,
other way.
because of the market share.
So
So the government, the tender situation. I can tell by just speaking to you. Obviously, you get your tenders, but I'm sure you actually, commit to
doing
getting the job done. And
you don't have to, when we're speaking about getting tenders, people are thinking you're gonna get 100 million rand tender, 200 million rand. There's tenders that come out every day that the closing date was within 2 to 3 days. Those ones, the max that you can quote for is about 200, 300,000. So from there you make like 50, 100 grand. And if you do 3-4 a month,
yeah,
it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then from there you just need to see how to spread your money and then let it generate wealth for you. But
Okay.
there's no way you believe you can get even, I think, over 50 million without some government intervention.
Mm.
The apartheid government supported the banks. The apartheid government supported De Beers, Glencoe, these companies that are like very big.
Yeah.
The apartheid government supported them. So the
Oh,
government
so
needs to
I get what you say. Okay,
partner with
it
you.
flew over my head first. So let me just repeat what you said so I understand better because I'm slow.
Mm.
You said there's no way you can make 50 million without the government's input somehow.
You can't. How are you going to do that?
Mm.
You need either government funding or the government has to be your client. The government is the biggest revenue
Mm.
in any country. The GDP is the government's revenue.
Yeah.
So imagine you are earning from the GDP of the country. That's how you're going to build generational wealth.
Yeah.
And if you building generational wealth, right? This is what I see in like non-white people, right? Another way is it's very lazy, it's very slow, and you'll never see the fruit of it. It's through like life policies.
Okay.
You take out a life policy, 15 million, 10 million, you pay it, but when you pass, your family sees the benefit of it.
Yeah.
How people won't do, they say, ek moet betaal aan eet, hulle my child.
Mm.
Yeah.
Where
So
are
we-
you from, by the way?
Elders,
Elders. Where in Elders?
extension 4.
Okay, my granny lives there.
Which side?
I must give my granny's location. Mapelaberg.
Okay, I know Mapela.
Yeah.
How far were you from the Catholic Church there, St. Eugene?
It was up the road. I actually went to Silver Oaks and Herengraad.
Okay. My mother went to Herengraad and Silver Oaks as well.
Silver Oaks has produced the best people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cap.
I agree. My mother's dope. I like my mother. Love you, mommy.
So
Yeah.
you have to also get into thinking generationally, right?
Before you go on, man, like Blaine and I always have this conversation off topic, but
Yeah.
you know the mindset that our people have. Either you're gonna go into a life of crime, or you're just gonna chill at home, not do anything, or you're gonna work in a call center. But the majority of colors, or I'll say the average colored person, doesn't see themselves as more than what their environment provides.
Yeah.
So how is it that someone like yourself can come out of Silver Oaks and go on to make millions, or I can tell you maybe want to even go for billions, and shoot for the moon.
It's environment,
Mm-hmm.
right? Look, for me, right? I'm a Christian, right? I read the Bible a lot because there's some stuff in the Bible that if you read it, it just makes sense to me on how to live.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, one of my favorite stories in the Bible, right? It's the story of Aaron's rod. So, Moses comes from the mountain. They decide the presence of God will be here. And they're choosing someone to now be like a priest.
Okay.
And Aaron has like a rod, a stick, a staff he walks with. They place that in the presence of God. The next day when they come back, there is flowers growing out of it. There's seed coming from it. So now when I look at a story like that, you realize that environment outweighs what's in you.
Mm-hmm.
Because he never had seed or anything for flowers to grow. But the environment he was in allowed for whatever to come out of.
Yeah.
So it's such an important thing for you to be in the right environment.
Positioning yourself.
Yeah. So regardless of what has been placed in you, your gift doesn't outweigh the environment. There are people that do get it like that, where you've been given so much that you can overcome the environment. But for most people, it's the environment is more important than what's in you.
100%.
So when did you get out of that environment? Because how do you even start? Like, okay, you in Eldorado Park. How do you think for yourself? Okay, I need to become an entrepreneur. I want to, like, where did you start basically?
Yeah, what was the process?
The process, yeah.
From where you started, the school you went to,
Yeah.
Like,
So
take us through that
when-
process.
all right, so I matriculate and I go to varsity, right? When I get to the varsity, I meet crazy people. Bro.
Which university?
So I first went to varsity college.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go to varsity college. Bro. There's people driving your father's dream car.
Mm.
Yeah. for
Kids.
You sitting there in school. Your father, when he's at home, he says, you know, if I can get money, I'll buy me this car. This bro in your class is driving it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it was a crazy, bro. It was such a crazy story. I never, so you see where varsity college is in Benmore compared to Sandton City. So I had to take a bus to Sandton City. Huh? And then there was a Gau train that went from Benmore to Sandton City. I never had money, bro, to take that bus. And I would run. And then they asked me, why are you always running here up? I said, no, man. You know, I'm an athlete. I want to keep fit. Yeah.
Can't be. You were getting off the bus and not paying.
No, I didn't have money to.
Oh, to
Oh,
take a
so you
bus.
didn't even take the bus.
No, because we get in the bus. The people
Hmm.
are taking me. I'm running up.
Oh, I thought you take the bus and then jump off and.
No, I don't have money. People are on the
Yeah.
bus. Yeah, me, I'm walking and running. Yeah.
Mm.
And now I get around these people. I see the stuff that they are doing. They speak about stuff. And now you're in the Sandton area.
Mm.
Now you're brasses. My father bought me a house here. I'm thinking there, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing stuff at Diamond Walk in Sandton. I'm seeing the cars. I'm thinking to myself, this can't be it, man.
Mm.
There where I am, this is not it.
Yeah.
So then something happened to me mentally.
And what's crazy is you didn't even have to drive 5 hours. It's half an hour from, or let's say 40 minutes from Elders to Sandton. And don't even say Sandton. Is it Alexandra, nah? That's
Yeah.
next to Sandton.
It's 15.
Literally 15 minutes apart. And it's a completely different ball game. Like it's the opposing views,
It's crazy.
complete poverty and then complete abundance right next to each other.
So now you see these type of stuff, right? And it does something to you. Something in you says, "Man, what if I can just..."
Mm.
And then you just touch a bit of it. And it changes your whole energy. Your whole
Yeah.
makeup is changed.
Because once your mind expands, you can't go back.
It can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's why I say I can never work for someone ever again.
There's
I've
a quote-
tasted too much freedom.
There's a quote I like, right? It says, like, once you've walked amongst the gods, you
Mhm.
can no longer be a mortal.
Yes.
Like, once you've obtained a certain thing,
yeah,
it's so hard for you to come down.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's so hard for you to, like, function normal. So then I started seeing stuff. I started exposing myself to more things. I started reading stuff more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because now, if I meet someone who's very wealthy, we don't have the same interest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bro, rich people think about nonsense.
Yeah.
So now I
Yeah.
need to learn this nonsense also.
Yeah.
So when me and him speaks, it's relatable.
Yes.
We have a common ground. We have a gray area. So
Mm.
then he says, okay, if this guy knows this, means he's also, and then
Mhm.
just you start building social capital. You start building your network, and then before you know it, eventually, like they say, if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you get a haircut.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
happens.
But regarding that, expanding your mind and why I urge our people to spend a bit of money, go out of Joburg, go get out of your area, go and see different things because of that, expanding your mind and seeing what's possible. Wanisha would she's been a stay-at-home mom now, and she helps me with a lot of what I do for the longest time. But last year she said I want to get a job just so that I can dedicate my time to something during the week. No problem. Was this woman not miserable? Waking up at 5 a.m.
Yo,
so she can get to work by 7:30
yeah.
because you don't have that freedom anymore. It's a 9 to 5. Miserable because before the job she was so comfortable. She can wake up at any time. She could do whatever she wants throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's why getting that job was basically going backwards. So yeah, expand your mind. That's what I'm saying. Like now she's back again. She doesn't want to ever work for someone.
I want to know from you, Kaylane, like, so So now we've discussed changing your environment and exposing
Yeah.
yourself to different things, expanding your mind. How do you then, once your mind is expanded and your pockets start expanding now because of this, how do you navigate relationships with old friends and family once you start making money and once they start noticing it, once you buy your M2 or whatever? Yeah.
Look, you have to have boundaries,
Mm.
right? And for me, I'll never understand club culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm in the club and I don't understand.
like
Yeah, that's some bullshit, yo.
like wasting money.
Mm.
I'll never understand it. So the same goes for friends, family, right? Obviously, there's times where people are in desperate need,
Mm.
but you can't feed into that the whole time
Yeah.
because
They get
then you're
used to
not
it.
progressing.
Yeah.
There's also something like that I think a lot about. It's also a Bible verse. It says a good man leaves an inheritance up to his grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, when I look at that and I look at the world and I look at people, there's not good men.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to leave stuff that lasts 2-3 generations.
Yeah.
They've left nothing,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
And it's so difficult to move forward when you keep looking back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The previous generation has made choices and they've done stuff, right? Our responsibility is for the generation forward,
Yeah.
Mm.
right? We can't be held accountable for mistakes other people made. I think it's unfair.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean we hate these people.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean we're against them, but you have to build forward. You
Mm.
can't keep looking back when you're building forward.
100%.
And in the colored community, that happens. Non-white
Yeah.
community, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally with coloreds, your predecessors, they leave you in debt most of the time.
Mm.
You know, you at the funeral or wherever, the after tears, even the Pakistanis coming to you, listen, bye.
It's so noble.
yeah, yeah. They owed me 150. How am I gonna get it?
So all the
Yeah.
men that have done it, that's not good men.
Yeah,
I don't care what you say about your father. If he hasn't done it, he's not considered a good man. He can be a loving man. He can be whatever. He's not a good man.
Mm.
He's,
Sure. That's some hard truth, bro.
It is. It's not a good man because he's failed. The basic thing for a good man is lives 2-3 generations
Mm.
and something tangible.
Yeah.
Hard truth.
How
Shit.
how you, bro? It's so crazy. I don't think I could understand it that you know kids never signed any forms to come here.
Mm.
There's
You
no
don't have kids, do you?
no.
Not that you know of.
Why not,
any
bro?
that you
Actually, I
know of.
wanted to segue into that. Why not? Because you just said now, responsible man is someone that leaves
Yeah.
something for the generations after them. I find it to be a disservice to humanity that people like you are not having kids, bro.
There will be kids, many of them.
No, but we getting kids from stupid, poor people. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the damn truth. Like, there's a lot of poor people making kids. I met an Uber driver the other day with 6 kids.
Sure.
I was like, my God, bro.
And
Like,
it's-
yo,
Guys, you know, like what I would say, right? Your 20s is so important.
Mhm.
It determines the rest of your life. If you don't get stuff right by like 30, 35, you won't get it right afterwards.
Mm.
true. Especially as a man.
Yeah, you've already built habits.
Yeah.
And once you
Yeah.
cross 30, you have more responsibilities. You're
Yeah.
responsible for your partner, you're responsible for your
Kids.
children. Now you can't take certain risk.
Yeah.
So if you waste your 20s away, why would you have 6, 7 kids
Yeah.
Mm.
and you haven't done anything?
Yeah.
You haven't built anything. You haven't even fulfilled anything that's purpose driven or made you feel like a man. But yet I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm always looking forward, man. Like I'm building, trying to see what can happen. I don't want to. I need to have like a lot of kids. That
You
is
want to
on
have
my-
a lot of kids,
Yeah, I have to.
You should, bro.
I should. Yeah.
but then you need multiple wives.
No. I told you guys.
Because
No.
one woman can only give you one every 9 months. So
I No, but
you need to have multiple wives
no,
and rotate style.
no, it doesn't work out like that. Hey guys, women are so important, right?
Yeah.
The partner you choose after God is the second most important decision you make. After choosing God, the partner you choose is the most important decision.
Yeah.
So that determines the rest of your life. And you know how women are. Women are emotional. And if you're trying to build something, there's no emotions involved.
Yeah.
You can cry 2 hours. After that, you have to pick up
Keep
the spade
moving,
and continue. Now imagine there's 7-8 people, 7-8 problems telling you,
Sure.
did you wash the dishes?
God damn.
Sure.
Can you pick up your socks?
Go.
Imagine that 7
You
times.
can have multiple kids with one woman.
Yeah.
Every year, she must just pop them.
Right.
Hectic.
Not me.
Like I
please.
saw a lady on Instagram who had was it 11 kids?
Aye.
No.
6
For
kids.
for 11 years she
Pregnant.
had kids, pregnant. She was never like not pregnant. Every year for 11 years she was pregnant. I'm not sure how many kids they had.
And do you know what I've realized? Kids give you the biggest fulfillment.
That's for sure.
Facts.
All of these other stuff
100%.
will
Like
fade away.
Yeah.
I say this to Wanisha, like there's only one thing that she could use against me, and that's my daughter.
Yeah.
Like I would kill for that girl.
You see, that's the only thing that could give you fulfillment. All this
For
other
sure.
stuff, it's rubbish.
Yeah, it means nothing. I feel like kids tap into something very fundamental in a human being, almost like animalistic instinct. You know, it's something that you can definitely say, I was born for this. You know, like as a father, that shit just kicked in instantly for me. I didn't have to think about it too much. I just became a father.
And
You know?
do
Yeah.
you know what I don't like? Men that don't take care of the kids. Because your child is essentially an extension of you.
Mm.
So and when I see men like that, I realize these are men that have neglected themselves.
Mm.
That's why
Yeah.
they can neglect the child.
Yes.
Because your child is essentially your essence.
Yep.
Half of who you are.
Yeah.
That's
And
something I would never understand, especially because I'm so involved now.
yeah.
And I know how much it costs. A school, the nappies, the milk, the medical aid, everything. You find if you do the calculations, this child is costing you over 10K a month. And then men are out here just leaving the woman to do that on her own.
You see?
Nah.
It's once again it comes back to this is not considered a good man.
Yeah.
Yo.
You can I don't care if you in church, if you
Mm.
whatever you think God has forgiven you, you're not considered good.
Mm.
And you can't do great stuff in the world if you haven't done great stuff in your house.
Sure.
Yo, that is so true, bro.
So imagine your kids look at you and say, my father is such a loser. But then to everyone out in the world, you a savior.
Mm.
You're helping everyone, but here in your house, you've done nothing. You don't speak to the people. You don't offer anything. But here in the world, you're giving everyone advice.
Yeah.
You're telling everyone how to love. And you always, it's in reverse. You a fool if you're loving like that.
No, facts.
Big facts.
I don't.
Yo. I thought we were gonna speak about business here. Anyway.
But it's part of it. It's part of it.
No, yeah, man, I appreciate that even though you don't have kids, I think you understand already.
Yeah.
You'd be a great father, man.
No, I know.
Keep trying.
I know it. It's the one thing in my life I know with certainty
Mm.
that this is there's
Yeah.
nothing that will compare to it.
Speaking
sure.
about that, bro, I saw you post something on Instagram that I found really interesting. I probably grabbed a screenshot of it, but it was something to the effect of, "I hope some of my followers see me as a father figure."
So TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, you know what? For me,
What do you mean by that?
for me, right? My online life and my offline life,
Uh-huh.
right? I think if, like, before I came here, I was on some calls for work.
Yeah.
It's very serious. Like, I'm not smiling. But when I get to
That's
you
what I'm
guys,
saying. Before we even started rolling, we were talking like crazy. And then now we're very chilled.
yeah, so
Mm.
it's like the stuff that I do online, it's
Mhm.
like banter. Because I'm allowed to, I don't care what people say about me online, right? That's not the truth.
Mhm.
It's a part of me. It's not who I am. The people close to me will know, okay, this is how he is. This is what he is.
Mhm.
Whatever I say there online, and I like nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
You go to my algorithm, bro. It's so much racism, homophobia, anti-Semitism. There's all of us nonsense,
Same.
Mm.
and it's dark humor. There's the
Yeah,
stable
I'm the
jokes,
same also.
Yeah.
and it's fun for me, right? But I'm
Mhm.
not like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah. It's
So-
not that you're evil. You can just find light in the darkness.
Life is hard. We can't take
Yes.
everything serious.
100%. You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. There's something that my father told me when I was in school.
Yeah.
And okay, my father's still alive, so I don't mean to speak as if he's dead. But there's this one thing that, out of everything he's ever taught me, this thing that he's told me is something that I would never forget throughout my entire life. He said that there is no evidence in this life. There's no evidence that you must take life serious in order to
Damn.
in order to live a fulfilled life or a happy life.
Do you know the less stuff
No
you have, the
evidence.
happier you are.
Yes, that's what I've been telling about. That's the minimalist life. Like if you watch on Netflix, there's a
Yeah.
documentary called
Okay.
The Minimalists.
So that's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you know how happy you are driving a Ferrari?
That also.
Don't. Doesn't people also say things don't? Some stuff bring you pleasure. I don't think happiness, but pleasure.
Mm. Why do people say money doesn't make you happy? But in my mind, I'm thinking like everything costs money.
People
Gives you
just like
pleasure.
to console themselves.
You need money to eat. You need money to buy clothing. You need
Yeah.
money for transport.
Do you know what I say about money, right? All that it does, it amplifies who you are.
Yes.
So if you get money and you're depressed, you'll be more depressed.
Mm.
Because now you realize I can acquire all these things and it means nothing.
Mm.
If you're stingy before you had money, when you get money, you won't be
Mm.
giving. If you're
Yeah.
generous without money, when you get more money, all that happens is it will expand who you are. So money
Yeah.
reveals who you are. Bro, you don't know what stuff you will do until you have money. In fact, you will discover new stuff about you.
Mm.
You'll invent new sin.
Do you think that's why these billionaires or
Get
like
this-
your P Daddies
Of course,
they get bored, so
there's nothing
they-
more.
there's nothing that they haven't done.
So after you've bought
They
10
start catching
Rolexes,
on.
6 Rolls Royce, you've traveled around the world.
Mm.
You transcend from wanting materialistic stuff to wanting power.
Mm.
And the only way you can display power is by, or how they want to display power is by infringing on a person, making you feel less. That's why you see, I don't even think P. Daddy likes men. He just wanted to show power and he chops the gents.
Emasculating gangster rappers.
Yeah, because you seen as someone powerful,
Yes.
his brother claps you.
That's what I said the same thing, nah? I
Yeah.
said he wanted power.
And
It's a dangerous thing.
it used to happen in slavery also,
Mm.
where slave masters, men, would eat the gents
Oh yes.
because
I heard
it
about
does
that.
something to you mentally.
In front of their women.
Yeah, it does something to you mentally.
Mm.
And we as gents, I had a dream last night. I was pregnant. Bro, it bothered me.
Whoa.
Yeah, it bothered me so much when I woke up.
Whoa. What
I'm
the-
telling you, when I woke up this morning, I was saying,
Oh.
this dream, where's this baby coming from? How did I get pregnant?
Your wife impregnated.
What?
I think we must call Baxter for him.
Yeah.
I'm like crazy. I said, this is nonsense. So I think psychologically, when guys get like assaulted in that way, it does
Mhm.
something to them. So these men do that because they want to display something.
Yeah, I think that's what happens in prisons also. Because you can't make money and there's no status when it comes to
Yeah.
money, the next best thing is power. And how else do you get power in prison is by dominating a man.
And it's crazy.
Yo.
But it's the world we live in. I don't know if you guys do this, nah, but me, whenever I go somewhere, boom, I say, hey, this gents here, who can I beat up? If a fight needs to happen.
Mm.
If a fight
need to be
breaks out,
Yeah.
if a fight breaks out here now, who of these gents will be able to I can't take a chance here. I can take a chance there.
Oh yeah,
It happens
Yeah,
because you also gauging where's your power level.
100%.
You know, in Dragon Ball Z, you see
100%.
these things happen like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's,
I don't know. I'm not like that because I don't think of fights or whatever. I don't bother people.
Never think of that. Me, especially when
if
I'm
fights
out
break
with
out
my,
and I'm in the clubs, I'm at events almost like not almost
but
every
you have
every
6
week.
bodyguards.
Nah. Okay, sometimes I do have bodyguards.
So then it's very
Um,
different because
But even before that, when fights break out, I would just stand and watch these guys. Like
nah, bro.
I don't get
But
involved.
I feel like
you-
when you go out with a woman, especially, you
Yeah,
need to
that's
be
a
measuring
different-
the gents around
That's
you.
a different
you
story.
see what
yes.
could happen if
Yeah.
something goes out here now.
Yeah,
Am I gonna be flawed
yeah.
or whatever? You have to do that. So
Yeah.
we display power like in different ways.
Mm.
Some people will like display it intellectually. Some people will display it like emotionally, where they would, in a way, make you feel like okay, you with certain people.
Mm.
It happens. Men do that all the time.
Crazy. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm different. But I don't. I mean, you see it with some guys when they walk into a place, they wanna look big. They wanna intimidate other people around them,
You-
and
you-
the way they speak.
Dude, you know what I'm also realizing, right? With this type of stuff, most of the men in power used to be nuts.
Mm.
The autistic guys that got into power, so now they do
Facts.
that. They haven't gotten over the insecurities when they were younger.
Mm.
So if you also secure in yourself, there isn't, and I think I've gotten to the point where I'm confident in myself.
Mm.
There isn't anyone where I sit around and I feel intimidated
Yeah, same.
or I
Man.
feel less than.
Mm.
It doesn't. You, bro. Imagine I'm sitting with you and Blaine. I'm thinking when I see Blaine, yeah, I don't do drawings and tattoos as this guy. You know how
Yeah.
stupid that is.
Or you can't DJ like me, like
I
Milo.
can't. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I have other stuff that
Comparison is the thief of joy.
exactly. So I'm not doing that. Going around saying hey, this and that. So people, that's
Mm.
what they do. And I've realized this also. One thing, this has made my life so much easier. I'm not the most important person in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the center of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever happens, if Blaine confronts me now, it's a reflection on him, not on me.
Mm.
I do the best I can. I do whatever I can to put myself in a good light, in a good position.
Mm-hmm.
His reaction I can't control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm living in third person. Whatever you do, that's you.
Mm.
If your wife cheats on you, it has nothing to do with me. That's something they chose.
Yeah.
If whatever happens, it's something they chose. It has nothing to do with me. So I don't put myself at the center of everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't have this pressure to perform. I don't have pressure to, then that's where people get depressed and they're anxious. Because now you're at the center of everything. In your mind, everyone's eyes is on you.
Yeah.
So you have to be anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I can't live like that. You're taking up the role of God. Now you want to control what people do. You are responsible for other people.
Mhm.
Bro, I do what I can and I do the best that I can. From there, it's whatever reaction comes. It's nothing to do with me.
Yeah. I want to ask you something. Obviously, you post a lot. You're a content creator as well. Apart from what else you do, so you do post your cars, post your houses. Don't you get unwanted attention from like maybe from women, gold diggers?
Bro, I avoid women at all costs.
Mm.
Lust is such a thing, such a powerful thing, right? And me, I'm just speaking from a biblical point, right? It's the only thing that the Bible says flee from it.
Mm.
The Bible says with demons, some you can pray and fast, and you can beat them. For lust, the Bible's advice is flee. It doesn't even say
Fight.
take it on. It says flee.
Run away.
Run. Why would
Yeah.
you? And once hey bro, people, you need to think like long term.
I've seen a lot of men that their downfall has
Is
been
The greatest of men
chasing
fall
women.
because of that.
Yep.
Mm.
Men start wars because of that.
Yes.
You know why? Julius Caesar and Mark Antony fought over Cleopatra.
Mm-hmm.
Rome fell because of a woman.
Even the movie Troy.
Because of a woman.
Mm.
So you don't think it's much. So now a girl sends you DM. You laugh, you reply. Next thing you know, you're replying 3 days. You're fighting at home. I say, "Ish, man, this one, she understands me."
Mm.
Next thing you know, Mavuso. You don't have Mavuso. They open up a case.
Mm.
Rape me.
Sure.
Your life is messed up. It all started with a text,
Yeah.
a laugh, and a chain of reactions happened. Now you look back, you say, I was never supposed to like that video. I was never supposed to reply to that DM.
Mm.
So I get a lot of messages. I get messages, can you mentor me? I say, bro, I'm leaving this. You guys, you'll expect too much from me. I'm not the center where I can do stuff for people.
Is that how they slide in your DMs? Can you mentor me?
No, I don't allow it. I say, "Hey, guys,
Sure.
leave this."
How
No,
many
it's-
cars do you have?
don't speak about Sasha. I like us.
No.
I like us.
I went through
It's-
your social and I can see you love cars.
It's my favorite thing. It's my
Mhm.
favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing.
I'm not much of a car guy. I just want something that I can drive from A
It's
A
not
to
the
B.
same.
Mm.
It's not the same. Like I made a video the other day. What certain cars feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you drive a McLaren, right? It feels like you're in another country. You on cocaine. You drunk. You lost your passport.
Mm.
There's escorts around you. You feel like you're in a hangover with that car. You
Mm.
can't do it too much. You'll go crazy. It's not good for your heart.
But okay, I've never driven a McLaren, but like there's a speed limit, right? 120. Okay, I drive like 140, 150 on average on the highways. But that car wants you to go 180, 200.
It does it all the time, and it feels.
But you can't always drive like that.
That's
so
what I'm
what's
saying.
the
You
point?
don't do it always. But then there's different cars. Like
Mm.
Porsche feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
Porsche feels like you're in a stable relationship. You're loyal. Yeah, you're loyal to each other. Drives good. It feels nice.
Uh-huh.
Mercedes feels like you're dating an old man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're into sugar daddies. That's what a Mercedes feels like. So I like
Ferrari?
cars. Perfect. Ferrari is like a Porsche, but just much hotter.
Yeah.
Like it's out of your league.
Like you in the relationship, but the woman is a, I don't know, Margot Robbie vibe.
No, not Margot Robbie. You can't explain it.
Yeah.
You would too. She's a 45. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And you know,
Out of your league.
out of like all the dealerships, right? Ferrari has the best service.
Yeah.
When you go there, bro, I can sit
You must
there.
watch our episode we had last week.
I did. I enjoyed
you
it so
watch it?
much. Yeah, with the dealerships.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
now I'm also looking there. I'm thinking, huh? So these people are selling me.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
I don't buy. I wouldn't advise people to buy cars from non-OEM dealers. If you buy BMW, go to BMW.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to buy this, why are you buying it somewhere else? You going to what? If it has like dodgy locations like Bram,
Mm.
that I said is accident cars.
Mm.
I've bought an accident car before and they never told me.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
We almost did.
I prefer cars over anything, bro.
Yeah.
For me, I want to become rich to buy cars. I don't care about the other stuff. I'm not here for
On
world
a Rick
hunger.
Ross tip, you want 200 cars.
No, not 200. That's too much. Maybe 190.
But you see, with Rick Ross, for them, it's also assets.
It is.
For the
Yeah.
average person, a car is a liability. But with him, he hires them out for music videos or whatever. He makes money off of his cars.
You see the Porsche GT3 RS.
Mhm.
I was about to bring that up. I saw a very interesting video you made on that.
Yeah.
I've never seen cars in that light before, where the car actually accumulates value over time.
Yeah.
It doesn't
How?
lose value.
It doesn't. That I spec'd one. The pricing came out to like 5.8 million, right?
Mhm.
the retail value of that car. Someone said to me, let me buy your allocation. I'll give you like 8 million.
Mm.
So you've made 3 million rand off of a car. There was one,
How is it increasing in value though?
it's very rare.
Okay. Oh, it's
There's
like a
100
collector's
in South Africa. It's not a collector's, like outside of South Africa, there's
Mm.
way more.
Okay.
These cars, like the high-end cars, they don't lose value.
Mm.
Like it keeps increasing. And like with the GT3, like it's people are buying it at like 9-10 million.
Mm.
But if you have a good relationship with Porsche, you've been buying with them for a while and they promise to give you one. And how is it that there's a waiting list for a car like that?
Mm.
So it means people are buying it. There's
Yeah.
people we don't know of. Porsche has a basement. They have their floor and then they have a basement. The cars in the basement are worth way more than the cars that's on top.
Mm.
So you see stuff like that. These things are appreciating in value. There are certain a G-Wagon. Now it's at 5-6 million. 2
Mhm.
years ago, you could have bought at 3-4. So it's been increasing. So now the price of a 2019 G-Wagon, 2 years ago, it's the price that was of a 2021, 22. So
Mm.
it's cars that are always increasing and people are buying it.
Mm.
Bro, it's just that we don't know about it. We are told this is a liability.
Liability, yeah.
If you're buying 100,000 rand car, it is a liability.
Mhm.
But it's not because you doing stuff for it. And I think if you like buy one of these nice cars, your social capital goes up. Now you meet
Mhm.
interesting people.
A friend of mine said, I won't also mention his name because he doesn't like speaking about what he does and his
Mm.
wealth. But he's got a Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah.
And he says when he rocks up, because he's also, if you go to his social media now, you'll think he's just a normal guy.
Mm.
But when he rocks up with his Porsche, he says people's
Treat you to the-
attitudes change. The way they speak to him changes like immediately. They take him way more serious.
Bro, I have dealerships calling me and then borrowing me cars.
Mm.
Like there's cars they'll borrow me and say,
Damn.
and then you look at it, it's like a 2 million rand car they borrowed me. Maybe you'll buy it. Bro, I have no intention to buy the car. Like car. Met kak. So it's those things, they trust you more. And you know what, the G-Wagon, you can park anywhere. They're not giving you tickets. I've had an instance where someone pulled me over and said, a metro guy, he pulled me over and said, bro, don't you have jobs for us?
Aibo.
Yeah. No
What?
ticket or whatever.
Uh,
There's no number plate to say, bro, isn't there work for us or whatever? We just want to ask you that. Then they stop me and say,
so wait, you had no number plates on the G-Wagon?
no, not on the G-Wagon. It was one of the other cars. They pulled over, looked at the car. They said,
Mm.
whatever. Then they stopped me and said, okay, bro, down here, just slide this car. Like, put your foot down. We want to see it.
Lie.
This
You know how
is
many
mental.
times I'm driving, especially if you're driving around Midrand
Yeah.
and on the highway. How many times there's a supercar on the side of the road and the police stop them and the guys outside of the car, they just want to look at the car. I'm driving, I'm like, that guy didn't do anything. They just wanted to stop him
Yeah.
to just admire the car. Like
Probably.
it could be a Ferrari or McLaren,
Bro,
Maserati.
I feel like as a man, every man should like experience a Ferrari.
Mm.
It's Ferrari and like Rolls Royce. It feels different, bro. For me, I like cars more than sex.
Damn. Damn.
I'll choose cars
Think
over.
you
Here we got the
alone,
thumbnail. The thumbnail is gonna say, I like cars more than sex.
That's
Cars are-
crazy.
It feels so nice, bro.
Uh,
Like a V12, a V10, a V8. The sound, it is like rear wheel driving cars. How
I
they
don't know.
slide.
what do you think about that?
It
You
feels-
asked the question.
It's like the same feeling. It feels good. It feels like it's
Well, you
exhilarating.
can't have multiple women, so might as well have multiple cars. There
Yeah.
you can have an endless
Yes.
amount.
Yeah, it's better.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Can I ask questions also?
yeah,
Yeah,
go for it.
sure.
We chilled.
How do you guys like You guys are obviously big content creators. I've been trying content for a year.
Yeah.
Big is crazy, bro.
100,000 on what's this? YouTube. There's maybe 6 South Africans that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what my problem is now. You can finish your question, but I don't like whatever success I reach. It never goes to my head.
Yeah.
So like you say, big content creator.
The
I have
mixes and
like
stuff.
I have how many followers on TikTok? Like 311,000, I think, on TikTok.
Mm.
Okay, yes, I have. Now it's 128,000
So it's half
subscribers
a
on
million close.
YouTube.
So your total, like across social, is over 500,000.
Yeah, but I still think I'm small, man. I don't. I don't think of it like I'm a big content creator.
Do you know how many people in history has had like 500,000 people listen to them? How many people do you think in history, like across people? Never.
Probably less than 1%.
Yeah, has 500,000. And like with content creators, you guys don't know like the power you have, like in society.
Mm.
You guys are like a bit of in a higher bracket. Because
To influence people.
yeah, it's much different. The world is shifting much different now that stuff is
People listen to some random person on TikTok with more followers than they do professional.
Yeah,
True.
it is.
That's sad though, because I started the podcast because I want to have conversations. I want to learn. Like we'll get into, more like especially with the BRICS thing. I want to speak to you about that, but I want to learn about these things because I just see myself as a DJ. Yes, I'm good,
Mm.
but I don't think people should listen to me when it comes to
Certain.
certain
Maybe
things
when
or
they
whatever.
want to know about effects.
If they want to know how to do something, I can teach you that. But don't listen to me when I start speaking about politics. I don't
Yeah.
know. Don't listen to me when I tell you how to start a business.
And
Or
I
how-
think that's what content creators miss because they brand themselves as businesses.
Yeah, and it's not
Mm.
because I can call myself an entrepreneur maybe because I've been self-employed
Mm.
for the past 9 years. But if I compare myself to what you do, I haven't ran a multi-million-dollar business. I have no right to call myself an entrepreneur. That's why I don't do it. Maybe I'm way more humble than the average content creator. But yeah, I agree with I understand what you're saying, but I don't see myself as I have 500,000 people listening to me.
But it's not normal.
Mm.
Like you shouldn't like see it as something that's like normal or average because you don't understand like the influence you could have on people. Even Blaine as well. Blaine now and then gets 1,000,000 views.
Mm.
So that is crazy. You know how many people for them that's like their dream.
But the difference is, do I want to have an influence on people?
Yo.
And how will it benefit me? Guys in pain. Sick. Not feeling
Okay.
like since this morning. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. My question was, sorry. Do I want to have influence on people? How do I benefit off of it?
From it, yeah.
Yeah. Like.
So look, I think you already do have.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to a certain place and you want to line up,
In that way, yes.
so
I
there is
monetize.
there is also
Sorry.
influence. Places know if we put you as a headliner or whatever,
Mhm.
certain people will come in.
Yeah.
Some people are doing. I said this in one video. People follow people. Consumers follow people over products.
Yes, I saw that video of yours as well.
So in that sense, you are a product, and people come to you. So you can't be in a position where 500,000 people looking at you, and you're saying, "I don't want to influence them."
Mm.
That's too much. You've been given too much to not influence,
Yeah.
because you can now put stuff in a certain direction. And that's why you see, like, even when now elections are coming up, how do we have more influencers or people that are public than actual politicians?
Mm.
Yeah.
But you know what the thing is, and you shifting my mindset now as well. There's a negative connotation to the word influence. So when you saying, I have the ability to influence people. Myself sitting here, I automatically had a negative
But it could be
thought to
negative
it.
or positive.
Yes, 100%.
It's that's what I'm saying. It's up to you. That's literally in your hands.
Because I think the way I do it now, I would say it's in a positive light, because I travel a lot. I play in different provinces, different countries, and
You drink coconut on a boat.
people, yes, people. That's funny. People will look at me. People will come to me and then they'll tell me like one woman said to me, I lost my son and I haven't been speaking for a few years. Like using my voice, I stopped speaking for like I don't know how many years. This was like 2 years ago. I read this comment on my TikTok, and she says, since she started listening to my mixes, she started singing, and then that helped her to start speaking again. So she's like, she felt like she wanted to take her life, but because of what I do, that's a positive influence.
Yeah.
So
that means you also have the ability to do the opposite, where whatever you say or do can let someone go and say, you know what, I want to take my life.
yes,
So it's so crazy, like the power that people have with social media, and people don't understand it. Influencers don't understand it because I think it just came to them. Are you okay?
I am.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, sorry. I took a lot of pain medication yesterday. Like I took half a box of grandpas, like
Yo.
maybe like 5 grandpas and like
must be careful,
18
bro.
tramadols or something like that. Because I had a bad toothache and it didn't want to go away. So
Yeah.
now today I'm feeling the after effects of that.
You're feeling drowsy and stuff.
Yo, bro, I feel like I have a major hangover.
Don't tattoo anyone today, nah.
No.
wanna
They're
do
gonna
a
want
back
their
tattoo.
mother there. Then you see
Mm.
it's Mona
Not today.
Lisa.
With the
Not-
grandfather's
not today.
photo.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yo, but what
Yeah.
you're saying about the influence thing is crazy because, like, I have people that will text me now and again, like on WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever, and they'll be like, yo, I really look up to you and whatever. And at first, I used to be flattered by it, but now I'm like, yo, grow up, honestly. Like, I don't want you to look up to me. I'm just a man. I'm just
Mhm.
doing some shit. I'm trying to show you that you can have motion if you
Yeah.
do shit, but don't look up to me, like don't idolize me because I can quickly disappoint you.
Mhm.
Because human beings are so emotional. It's like it's very difficult to be objectively liked. It's very difficult to be liked consistently in perpetuity.
Yes.
So for me, I don't hold any responsibility over my head for how people perceive me. I'm accountable to myself.
Mm.
And as long as I can see the progression over time and I can be proud of what I did, then I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
So, like, even like I'm saying, we shouldn't undermine the influence we have. Like, even like those messages, I get it a lot. Like, people saying, "Yo, I went through your stuff. It's so inspiring. How does a young guy like me make it out?" So when I see, especially like guys that are still in high school, to them I reply.
yeah.
If someone is 40 sending me that, I say, "Bro, it's bad."
You know what? I have a different take on that. Like, I try to just be neutral with the way I respond or not respond to people's opinions of me. So someone would come up to me and, oh my God, I love you so much. I
Mm.
love what you do. And maybe fangirling, and like, I appreciate it, no problem. But I don't take it to head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't do much for my opinion of myself, my
Yeah.
confidence. I'm fairly neutral.
Do you know?
If
like,
someone can come and they'll tell me, yo, I hate what you do, I don't like it. It has no effect on me. Like, I would rather be neutral, because if I take your positive opinions, I must take your negative opinions as well.
yeah, you need to also separate yourself from what you do.
Yes.
There's what you do. You can be great in that, and then suck as a person.
Yeah.
True.
So that's why you'll see people, you meet them online, they're like amazing.
Mhm.
But then if you meet them offline, you're like, "Bro, I've been following this
I met
person."
a few people like that
So
before.
you need to also like separate know?
Mhm.
the artist and the art.
Very
Yeah.
true.
You have to like separate it. Like, bro, plain stuff is wild online.
Yeah, but when
But
you in
offline is
person,
still
he's a
Yeah.
cool guy. And
Yeah.
before Wanisha ever met him in person, Wanisha's Wanisha never liked you.
Or
Wanisha
most
said-
females don't like me.
Yeah.
Most females don't like me, but then when they meet me, it's a completely
Yeah,
different
so
story.
Different thing.
that's what
yeah.
I responded to one of the posts on TikTok when they said this was the comment. I saw DJ Milo as a podcast and I got so excited, but then I saw the other guy and I was like, no.
But it's because a lot of these girls are fucking stupid. And I don't here's the thing though, because it's like critical thinking is absent in the modern world. Like
Yeah, I
people
agree with
don't
that.
think beyond the 10-second clip they see on these social media platforms, you know? Like for me, I think I've always been blessed with the gift of critical thinking where I won't just judge someone based on one small thing I hear of them or one thing I see. I
Yeah.
want to know the entire thing. I want to at least be afforded a conversation before I judge the person,
Mm,
you know? But most people, and it's not even women, it's not just exclusively women. A lot of people are just like that these days. Like they're
Yeah.
lazy to dig deeper. They just go with the headline and they base you off of the headline.
mm.
And something Drake said that's so amazing. He's like, I won't quote it in verbatim, but he basically said, you'll go crazy trying to correct every narrative
Mhm.
about you.
Look, it's not that I didn't like you. What you were posting at the time, I didn't agree with it. Obviously, I can't say I don't like you because
That's why I
don't
respect you
I
as well.
don't
You
I
very
don't
different.
know you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Obviously, I just didn't like the content that you were posting at that time.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, the stuff that you were posting, I completely agree with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And she didn't approach me with hostility the first time I met her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that was also like a
But that's why I say like
But
that's my lady. I mean
That's-
she's
it comes back to the point is he posted something and you made it about you.
Mm.
I don't know, like
Yes.
Bro,
People
yeah.
can't take themselves out of
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying again, I'm a Christian, right? For me, life is not about me.
Mhm.
Life is more about God. That's more important, right? So whatever happens, bro, I'm just a journeyman here on.
Yeah.
I'm a bypasser in this world. I
Yeah.
can't make this life about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh, there's so much we wanted to talk
You
about.
want to go into the BRICS? Or...
I don't know if there's time. Is there time? Just to touch on it, man. So you're a BRICS Youth Council member.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
okay. So what was your role there? What is BRICS for the average person who doesn't understand, and how does
So
it benefit the
It's an
average South
alignment of
African?
countries that have agreements.
Mhm.
Basically, it's
Brazil, Russia, India,
China,
South Africa,
and plus
plus yeah.
the other countries. So they have agreements between each other. They have the summer camp is coming up in July,
Mhm.
which they'll host here at UJ. So you have people flying in from across the world. They participate in different stuff. There's tech stuff, there's social entrepreneurship. There's like a wide variety of things where you see how the world works.
Mhm.
And then you can compare yourself to what's happening at the global scale. So now maybe you look at yourself, you say, I'm good at this. You meet some Russian kid that's been doing this since he was 4, and you realize you're not as good at it as he is.
Mm.
So it gives you a different understanding and it opens you up. So now you're not like, for instance, with the wars and stuff going on now, I'm not offended by the Palestine stuff. I'm not offended by the Israel stuff. I don't take it personal,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I don't, it's not, South Africa has its own problems.
Yes.
So it allows you to look at the world like that,
Mhm.
these type of initiatives. And obviously when you go in there, you need a portfolio. I was called because I had a certain portfolio. I have
Mhm.
a strong educational background, and there was some products and ideas I was already putting out, and they were more interested in that. And then they said, okay, help us with this. And that eventually led me to where I am now.
Mhm.
So it's a decision I made unconsciously that, I want to get educated on specific engineering and whatever, management stuff. And then it leads to a whole chain of events.
Mhm.
So that's what it is like in a nutshell. And it requires a lot of attention as well if you do get into these programs.
Yeah.
It requires a lot, and you meet interesting people.
Yeah.
You meet South Africans. There's so much brilliant people they don't have a voice. There's so much brilliant people that if they were in Blaine or Milo's position, the influence that they could bring to the world is so much greater. You guys shouldn't undermine like your digital influence and all of that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people want to be in that position,
Yeah.
but they don't get the chance.
Or they don't know how.
And it's a thing you'll see that like with people that are like extremely smart. There are people that are just they smart. They are not good vocally. They don't speak a lot. They're more shy. They're more in their minds.
Yes.
Have you ever seen like
Different personalities.
have you seen Elon Musk interviews? It's like awkward.
Yeah, he's a weird guy, but he's smart.
But it's like that because he's smart. So they have that.
But in school, I mean, that's why they were almost nerds.
They can't
They're
relate.
so smart to the point where, yeah, an average conversation is like, they just can't, as you say, they can't relate.
And
What
they,
you and I can speak about, maybe cars or relate about maybe soccer,
yeah.
to them it's like, that's boring.
But it's I used to have that problem where I couldn't speak to people because I was at that point making the world about me. You guys must understand how I feel and what I'm about. I wasn't trying to see what other stuff. There's stuff I think about that I don't speak because for me, it's confusing to other people.
Yeah.
If I now start speaking about calculations and bro, I'm a nerd. I'm not even gonna lie. I think about physics every day.
Yeah.
Every night I listen to
But you
lectures.
managed to find balance.
Yeah, I have to be a person because I want to make money.
Yes.
You can't make money and you just think about work. You must be able to, in a way, manipulate people to give you money.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you.
I wish we had like another hour, but I feel like the conversation was dope, and we learned a bit from you, and I think that next time maybe we can go into more of what you do, more
Wow.
and be more chilled.
Yeah, I think we can do that again.
For sure. We definitely want to have you on again. But yeah, thank you for coming out, man. Again, as I said, I wish we had more time. Yeah,
So, who do I invoice after this stuff?
you can invoice Blaine.
Blaine. Let's do Blaine.
Don't look at me. I know I have 100K subscribers, but I don't make money off YouTube.
You must just ask each one to give you a 1 rand. So, guys, I won't release this mix until each one of you has sent a 1 rand.
A 1 rand, yes.
It's 100K.
128K. Almost 130K.
And then you charge VAT also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. Now let's make it 10 rand. They must send a
No,
10
that's too
rand.
much.
It's not too much.
Yeah.
Per person, 10 rand. It's not a lot.
Can you even transfer 1 rand?
Yeah,
You can
open
possibly.
something and say, look, yeah, something for 1 rand. It makes sense. Subscription.
A subscription. 10 rand. If I could, but then only 10, not even 10% of them would subscribe.
But it's
But-
still 100,000 if 10,000 give you.
Just
10
run
rand.
some charity scam.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's it.
Putting water in orange farm or something.
Gents, let's call
Oh.
it a day.
Say there's some change in it.
Shout out for coming out, man. We'll see you guys next week. Like, comment, subscribe, do the whole thing. And go and follow. Where can they find you? Quickly.
Hold up. Let's plug your. I saw an interesting thing, the venture assist.
Yeah. So
Yes.
let's maybe next time we do this conversation, I bring the team from Venture Assist.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that is going to be important.
So, okay,
Yes.
we can't speak about it, but go and check out his page, Kaylane Alberts, and then check out Venture Assist and see what it's all about.
Yeah.
Helping with tenders.
Yeah, it helps you apply for tenders.
Okay.
You're able to do compliance on tenders. Tells you what quotations you can get. You can find out if a tender is legit or not.
Mhm.
We're trying to get funding on the platform also.
Okay.
So we'll maybe, because what you'll find is guys get into tenders and then they can't do the work. They
Mm.
don't have the starting capital. Government pays you after 14 days after work has been done. And we're trying to fund it. My only thing with that is that money mustn't go in your account.
Mhm.
It must go to Venture Assist. We deduct whatever portion and we give you the rest.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the team. We are here. Dope.